Now I'm going to take you guys along a guided practice and show you guys how to CAD a Lego brick. So for Lego brick, just start off by clicking Start 2D Sketch and click the XY plane. Actually, for this tutorial, I'm actually not going to use the XY plane. I'm going to use the XZ plane because I want my Lego brick to rise off the ground like this. You'll see what I mean later. So click the XY plane, right? And then it brings you to this. And then I'm going to create a rectangle. I'm not really sure the dimensions of a Lego brick, but I guess I'll just make it 0.5 by 1. That seems right to me. Okay, I'm going to click Escape, and then it brings me to this box. So for this Lego brick, I will have to have a bunch of circles across and down. So I'm going to make a circle really quick. I'm going to make this 0.25. Okay, that's a little bit big. I'll make this 0.15. Okay, that's good. It's still a bit big, but it should be fine. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to dimension it. So from here to here, I'm going to make this 0.125 inches. And then from here to here, I'm going to make this 0.125. Okay, perfect. The circle is now black. I can click Escape and navigate out of the dimension tool. So afterwards, what you want to do is click the rectangular pattern tool that I just showed you guys. So click the geometry that you want to pattern and click the two axes that you want to pattern it along. So I'm going to click this axis, and I'm going to click select this for direction 2 and click this axis. You can see that this axis, the direction is correct, but this way it's pointing upwards. I don't want that. I want it to point down. So I'll just go ahead and toggle this, and then you can see that the 2 arrows are in the right direction. So across, I want to have 4 circles. Vertically, I only want 2. And I want the space in between each circle to be 0.3. Maybe that's good. Okay, maybe not. Maybe a little bit closer than that. 0.15. That might be a little bit too close. I think 0.2 is probably a good place to go. Yeah, that's all right. Okay, and then vertically, I want it to be maybe 0.25. Okay, perfect. So you can see that I have the circles, right? But something you might notice is later when I try to extrude it, it won't actually look like a Lego brick because it shows up as holes instead of actual circles. So in this case, this is not what you want to do because even though it does look like a Lego brick from this vantage point, that's not what it is actually going to show up as. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make all of these. Yeah, so I'm just going to ignore all these and create a 2D sketch, extrude. If you guys aren't following along entirely, that's fine. I will go over it a little bit more in detail later. Okay, and I'm just going to click all of this. Okay, so you guys should now have this like brick, right? But a Lego brick, it's more than just a block. There's like little circles on top. So in this case, what you're going to do is you're going to start another 2D sketch on top of it. So then you're going to click Start 2D Sketch. But since you already have a sketch created, in this case, instead of bringing you to the all the planes, it's going to just let you select something. So then you just click the top of this. And then from here, you can draw circles. And you can just do exactly what we did on the sketch we had earlier, right? Just make circles, and then you can project geometry of these 2 lines. So Autodesk will recognize their existence. So now you should be surrounded in a ring of yellow. And then you can just pattern. So use the rectangular pattern tools. Okay, select the geometry. Select the 2 axes. Make sure that they're in the right direction. Like this is in the wrong direction, so I'm going to flip it. And then I will just pattern 0.25, 0.25, and then I want 1 here, but actually no, I want 2 here, but I want 4 here. Okay, wrong one. 2 here, 4 here, and then you click OK. It's not centered, so what you can do is you can move it, and then you can dimension it. 0.1. Okay. 0.1. Oh, that's not really centered. 0.15, I guess. That's not going to be exactly centered either, but you guys get the idea. Okay. Finish sketch. Then you can just extrude. And if you take the time to figure out how to exactly center everything, then it should basically look like a Lego brick. Right now, it looks sort of weird because the circles are really long, but again, you can just adjust it. What do you want this to be? Let's do 0.1. Maybe that's good. Yeah. Oh, okay, that still looks a bit big, so 0.05. And there you have it, you have a Lego brick.